Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is the host of the most, King Geo in the house. Hey, I got some good news and I got some good news. Oh, that could be good news. It all depends how you see it. But before I go any further, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell right there. And I'll let you know when I, King Geo, uploaded a video. So as you can see right here, Manuchin says that the stimulus checks can hit as early as Tuesday night. Well, today is Tuesday, and pretty soon it's night. Well, it's already night. I'm doing this video. So after 12 o'clock, we'll see. Depends how your banks do about it. Some banks, it depends when their system reboots from the transactions of the day before, or So let's just say I have a bank. My bank money goes to the account at 4 o'clock in the morning. I have three banks. So those two banks go at 4 o'clock in the morning. And then my American Express serve after 12 o'clock midnight. That's when it hits. It hits at 12 o'clock midnight whenever I have a direct deposit. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. I never get it at 2. I never get it at 1 or at 4. I get it at 12. So I will know. So with that being said, it all depends how you're getting it. So because this is really not science. Because if they have your information and you got your first stimulus check and you got it by direct deposit, well, all they got to do is just lower it down because everything stayed the same. Okay, as far as requirements is concerned. Okay, the only thing that did change a little bit was that in the first stimulus check, if you owed companies, if you owed just say a creditor, or if you owed you owe your light bill, not your light bill, if you owed your old cell phone bill and they put it up to a creditor and the creditor is a collecting agency is asking for the money, they were able to garnish it then, right? Now that's not gonna happen. That's the only thing that has changed. But if you owe child support and you owe more than $600, and it depends how your state does it, because I know the state of New York, if you owe less than $500 in child support, they won't take anything away. Federal, state, yes, but federal, no. So if you owe more than $500 in New York in child support, they will take what you owe. But if you owe less than that, federal taxes, it would not be taken out. State, yes, they will take it. So this is not state, this is federal. But you gotta look up the law. Look up the laws in your state to find out. If you owe child support, find out. If you owe more than $600, you're not gonna get nothing. If you owe less than $600, check with your state if your state's going to garnish it, or what laws your state has as far as child support in federal distribution is concerned. So with that said, he says tonight. So let's see. Like I said, so all you have to do, all they have to do, the IRS has to do, is just switch a number. So everything stayed the same, right? So now the machine, instead of dishing out $1,200 checks or $1,200 amount of money, they'll just reduce the number to $600, and that's a click, move, $600, and that's it. Everything's just the same except for that modification that I just told you about with the collection agencies. That has changed. But other than that, everything stays the same. So it's a possibility that we might see some checks tonight. We might see some money deposited, not checks. We might see some money deposited in our bank accounts tonight. Who knows? We don't know. But there is a possibility, because it's that easy to do, because we already had one stimulus check before. So to program their system in the IRS is nothing new. So it's already there. If it would have been new, that this would be about our first time. And then you could say it's going to take some time, because you have to program the computer. You have to do the system, and you have to program the computer, and so the computer can know what to look for, what to disburse, what disbursements for, and stuff like that. So that's it. So if it does go out, like Manuchin said that it could go out tonight, then there's a possibility. Okay. On the $2,000 stimulus, Republican leader Mitch McConnell objected to it, to Schumer and Sanders, but he objected to it for it to move forward. But he said that he's up with the $2,000 check, simply as long as two provisions are added to it, which is the provision of the 203 Act, which means that they want the media to be responsible, held responsible for censorship. Okay, because Trump is they Facebook and Instagram censored him towards the end of the after the elections, when he was doing baseless assumptions of voter fraud. So he went after them because of that, and prior other things too. But that was the straw that brought the camel's back for President Trump. But he had done this before. So anyway, so he was that, and then there is a military bill that Mitch McConnell wants to be included with that package of the $2,000 check. If you want a $2,000 check, if they want the House, if the House of Representatives wants the Senate to pass that bill, those are going to be the two provisions that the Senate wants the House of Representatives to accept. Before, the House of Representatives didn't accept those two. So we'll see how it goes. As far as that's concerned, you can see a package that can be $1,600. I mean, $1,400, and then the $600 that they give us now, that's accumulates to $2,000. Now, that being said, before I end this, I want you guys to comment. Do you think $2,000 is enough? Do you think that we should do more for small businesses? Do you think that we should do more for the community? Do you think that there's a Republican lady that she's from Tennessee. She says that I'm gonna put her up here too. This lady right here, I forgot her name, but anyway, but she says that $2,000 is a lot. That $2,000 is just empowering people to stay home because businesses are closed. And I ask you, do you think closing down some businesses is good or some businesses or is bad? I'll give you my opinion later on as I listen to you guys do your comments. So leave your comment below. Let me know, is $2,000 enough? Are we doing, is the government, the United States government, and that means not just Trump, I'm talking about the Congress and everything, is the government doing enough to protect us as far as business-wise is concerned, as far as us being able to pay rent, as far as us being able to pay mortgages, as far, stuff like that. I understand it's our responsibility to save up money for emergencies like this, which is true. That's why you have an emergency fund. For when things like this does happen. It doesn't have to happen, but you never know when it will happen. So you be prepared and stuff like that. But let me hear your comments. Let me hear what you think about it. And let's see if I get hit tonight at 12 o'clock midnight. Just make sure that I'm going to post it. I'm going to let you know, yes, the stimulus did come in. So just stay tuned. If you don't hear nothing from me, that means I didn't get nothing. And if you guys do get hit with the deposit, let King Geo know, so King Geo can let the people know that deposits have gone through. Peace. And go check me out on my Facebook page, Geo. All right. I will leave the link below so you guys can go to it and you can follow me there. But it's the same thing. Follow me there, follow me here. I do the same thing. I put here, I put there. So just follow.